Hey, welcome to the channel. It's Ford back and I'm wheeling for a little quick video. Welcome along. If you're new to the channel, I'm on my Inmotion V14 adventure and I'm just giving a bit of a weather test, I guess. Saw the rain and I had 5 minutes to go for a roll. And I wanted to test a bit of a different camera setup because, you know, the X3 bit the dust 2 videos ago. It's not as high as the V13, so or the V11 really, I guess, can hold it up stable. But yeah, you don't have a lot to hold on with the upper leg area. Still getting it adjusted. I've got everything set. My horizon, you know, the pedal angle's set to 0. I've got all the power assist modes off, and I think all the pedals are hard. Everything's just, I guess, default at the moment. Just to mix it up, I keep changing things. I saw an announcement saying that, you know, Inmotion didn't want people jumping their wheels just at the moment because of that dipping. I spoke with them yesterday and they just mentioned, I asked if they could tell me how that's all going, and they said that they wanted to make an announcement. So they haven't said anything to me yet, but I guess watch this space. As soon as I know, I'll post, because I'm really interested. You know, I don't want to push my wheel until I know. And I keep going out on these little blasts. I'm out just, I guess, today to have a little feel of the suspension, put it through some weather, give you a bit of an update, test out a bit of a new camera. So yeah, a few new things, and I'll just get used to all of that while we have a bit of a roll. Maybe give you some nice footage to watch. And I might just play with the suspension just a little bit. I've got to get home to pick up the kids from school, so I don't have too long today. I'll fit in a range test as soon as I can, but the weather has been a little bit off. I'm just waiting for that to give me a nicer day, but hopefully this week. I think it's starting to settle down. Cool, so thanks for coming along to the channel. If you're new here, if you're a regular, thanks heaps more for sticking by me. You. With this new watch, I can sync up, with this new camera, I can sync up some Apple data from my watch. So overlay some GPS and a few other things. I can even put my heart rate. Could be fun for some of the stuff I go through. So I'll try to remember to hook that up and just learn how to edit. Yeah, and maybe get a bit more nighttime stuff. I caught a little bit just to test it. And yeah, it's just all rainy and slippy, so try not to put too many more scratches on this until I get it to its natural environment in the trails. But it goes. It's definitely got some zip. Takes off more than the V11, more than the V13. So it's going to be a good fun wheel, combined with that really good suspension. Yeah, and the weatherproof rating. Just always make sure you do up your battery compartment really, really tight in the weather. Alright, I'll put some music on and just go for a little zip. Cool. Seems good in the wet. You know, the tyres held up in this slimy sort of conditions on the footpaths. We've had so much rain here at the moment, you just can't get out into any of the trails. I've got this new wheel, new toy to play with, and all the trails are just muddy, and you know, if you're going into there, you're tearing things up and you're tearing up the grass, and it's, yeah, not very nice to be doing that. So I'm just holding off until things dry out and I can put it through a bit more test, and we're just waiting for that firmware to be sorted out. So I'm still really just getting my feet in with this wheel. You know, it's day 4 and I'm really still just a bit unsure because of that dipping issue, so I don't want to push things, and still trying to just find where I sit with it all. So each roll I adjust the suspension a little bit, I adjust, you know, maybe the pedal angle, and adjust some of the settings in the app until I just mix it right and things feel good. My pads are feeling great. That's a huge shout out to Grizzler pads. This is the flow pads, and on this one I've just gone for the compact flow system. Such a good set of pads, and even in those crashes they've held up really perfect, so good on you, Grizzler. I think I've crashed so many times in your pads, and they just they put up with me, so thank you. Big shout out. If you need their stuff, I've got a discount code that'll give you 5% off, so that's back 5. And yeah, my other affiliates, there's a few discount codes if you jump into the video description. Might help you out with some accessories or a new wheel. I think there's a discount code from Inmotion and E-RIDERZ if you need a new toy. This is a good toy to get. This is just a little fun video to get me out. I just wanted to check a few new features, to be able to test this little camera out and a few of the overlays. Good to be back rolling, good to be on it. Testing this zippy little wheel. It's really good fun. And still only just getting my feet with it. I had the wheel out in the rain last night and that held up. You know, there was no error codes. I charged it up fully at the moment. Still can't get it to cell balance. But yeah, the charger seems to switch off just before it really balances. But it says 100%. You know, I have to double check, but I think my V13 would allow it to just keep tricking over. And in saying that, I think the V13, I've only noticed cell balance a few times. Maybe I haven't left it long enough. But yeah, with this wheel it does seem to switch off, so you can't leave it long enough. But I might have a little look at that. Yeah, cool. Alright, well thanks for watching this little video, just a catch up one. I'll test out this camera, learn what I'm doing, and I'll come back with another adventure. So it feels really solid, no noises, nothing's popped up, nothing feels rattly. I'll check everything over with a fine-tooth comb and just check if all the screws are in place. I've been putting it through some puddles and weather, so I'll see what starts to rust and if it makes any noises, and I'll just keep putting it through the paces so you don't have to, and you can see what things might go wrong if you're looking to buy it. So I won't pretty it up. It's already got some battle scars and it's day 4. So yeah, please subscribe, come along for more. If you want more than day 4, I'll be back again to do this really soon, and yeah, come along for the adventures. Cool, bye.